You are listening to the V-Cast.
What is up, everybody? I'm back with another episode for your face. And I am in the basement. I don't know what that means. Wow, I really thought I was going to be ready to go. And I drew a blank. But I'm just happy to be here. It's Sunday night. We had a full week of activities. And what else happened? We had just eating meat all week. I started that. I'll get into that in a little bit. What else happened? We had a pay-per-view fight last night. I'll get into that. And we have some sponsors. I'll get into that. And that's it, guys. I'm really excited about the podcast. Just the consistency of it, how the quality has gotten better, the guests, how good the guests have been, the conversations. So if you don't know, you can just go to YouTube and search the V-Cast or whatever. And I think the V-Cast, you should find it. And you can find the videos of some episodes. The podcast is available everywhere that you can find podcasts. And it's been a few months, I guess. Yeah, since December. Then I've been, grinding pretty regular. I've been putting a lot of focus into the podcast. And I am very happy with it. I'm just happy doing this. I'm happy talking on the mic. At first, when I first started this, when I was just doing the phone in the corner, I didn't really know if I liked it. Because I wasn't consistent with it. And I figured because I wasn't consistent with it, it must be that I don't like it. That was my reasoning. Maybe I was like, maybe if I'd liked it, I would be I'd be happier. But it's not. It had nothing to do with the it had nothing to do with podcasting. It had to do with the consistency of it. It had to do with my mental state, where I was. And I just wasn't putting a lot of effort into most things. I was half-assing a lot of things, and now I'm three-quarter-assing, and I'm feeling a lot better. And I'm, I continue to try to push the pedal to the metal. I've started some new things in my routine, try to keep me grounded. I started my SMW morning routine. That is stretch, meditate, and write. Every single morning, I wake up, I go drink a nice tall glass of water. Then I go into the room and I do 15 minutes of stretching. It's not a lot, but it's the consistency. It's the everyday of it that I'm looking for right now. So I'm just doing some basic yoga poses that I know and some regular stretches from gym class that I remember. The stretch where you just reach down and the coach comes and he tries to show you how to reach down to touch your toes. And while he's doing it, his balls slip out of his little tight shorts. Yeah, those were the high school days. But I just like the routine because it's keeping me grounded. And the meditation. So after I stretch for 15 minutes, I take a shower, brush my teeth. Then I go into the other room and I meditate for 10 minutes. Just I use the Insight Timer is the app I use. Apparently, it's the most used meditation app on any platform. I didn't know that, but I just saw something today that told me that. And I just sit there for 10 minutes and I have the sound of waves crashing with some other background, whatever that is, and that plays, and I I just try to focus on my breathing. It's not easy. I continuously start thinking about things and go down paths, but I catch myself and then I bring myself back to the breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in positivity, breathe out negativity. And I do that over and over again for 10 minutes. That shit is powerful. I can't explain. I just feel very relaxed. I feel like everything slows down. My mind races really fast. I rush everything. You can see it by my handwriting. My handwriting looks like I'm trying to get out of the building before a bomb explodes, and I'm trying to get through it, and I'm writing like a fiend, and my handwriting is all messed up, and I'm just like that's how my writing is, and that's what it looks like. But the meditation, it just slows everything down in my head. And then the minute it ends and my mind starts racing again, it's like almost like focused. It's just it's relaxed, and I'm going straight fast as opposed to going zigzag, if that makes any sense. Me meditating and slowing my brain down allows me to come out of the gate going straight, as opposed to running out of the freaking room like one of those World War Z zombies and just being all over the place. So that's a real big positive on why I keep doing it. Sorry if you guys hear me fiddling with this damn chair, because I feel like it's going to break any moment. I think Clinton Esposito set me up so that I fall on live stream in one of these chairs and he can laugh at me. But shout out to his sister. He gave me this whole little setup for free, this chair, these table and chairs. Not for free. I helped them move. This was my reward. And that's the barter system. It's the oldest system in the world. I don't know if that's true. But yeah, meditation has been really, really, really helpful to me in this week that I've been doing it. Now, I've been doing meditation for a while. I've just been seriously inconsistent about it. Way more inconsistent with meditating than I have been with this podcast previously. But yeah, I've started this new thing where it's just not an option. Determination over motivation. That's the new motto. Determination is just way better than motivation. I'll get into that also. I should have a list of things that I'm going to get into, because I'll probably forget all of them. Determination, UFC. All right. Right now, the Hell in the Cell, no, not Hell in the Cell, Elimination Chamber WWE pay-per-view's on, and I'm missing it for you guys. That's determination. All right, because I really could. I mean, I've been putting this off all day just because I just wanted to wait, and waiting for the perfect time, and that's what happens if you procrastinate on things. You'll just continue to find I'll just continue to find new excuses on why not to do something. So I should have just done it early, but whatever. We're here now, though. I came downstairs. That's the point. Meditation and writing. Writing is the third in the SMW, writing. So every morning I've been journaling. This comes from Joey Diaz, listening to the Church of What's Happening Now. He was always talking about writing. And, what gets me about what he says is that he says he's lazy and he rather do nothing. Like, he's like me. Like, you could just be locked into, you could lock me in a room with unlimited movies or my Xbox, and I don't have to come out. I will be the happiest prisoner you can be. We're home right now. My wife's got a cold, and we're quarantining her. I told her, just stay home. We're just going to stay home this weekend. You're sick. You're not supposed to be out when you're sick right now, because everybody's scared of the fucking flu, the corona flu, or whatever the fuck is going on out there. And, I don't know what's going on out there, but I know what's going on in my house. And my wife is sick, and I said, it's just better off to stay home. We'll stay home all weekend. And, I know she has cabin fever because she's used to having her weekends out and doing her stuff. And, she didn't get to do that this weekend, so she's going crazy. And damn, where the hell did I trail off on this? All right, so yeah, Joey Diaz talks about writing and how he forces himself to do it because of discipline. Excuse me. And that's what I had to do to myself. So do it every morning. I want to do it at night too, which I've been failing. But we're getting there. So the writing every morning, I start my journal every day with, it's a beautiful day to be alive. And that really sets the tone for the day, because that's the truth. No matter what's going on, no matter what problems I'm dealing with, no matter the hardships, no matter the stress, no matter the anxiety, no matter what I'm facing that day, I am fucking happy that I'm alive, because I get another chance at this. All right, guys, I'm 37 years old, and I've been seeing people die since I was 6, starting with my dad. All right, uncles, grandparents, close family members, friends. Now that I'm getting older, so many friends, and it's just, tomorrow's not guaranteed. Days are not guaranteed, and we take that for granted so much. I take that for granted so much. So today is a fucking beautiful day to be alive, and when you start with that, the rest that you're writing down better follow suit, or else it's not going to make sense. So it's a beautiful day to be alive, and then I'm going to start complaining. No, it's a beautiful day to be alive. I got a chance to fix all this shit. That's like my mindset. Whatever the problem is, and I got problems. We all have problems. My problems may be nothing to you. Your problems may be nothing to me. I might have the same problems and they might not affect me the same. But we didn't grow up the same. We didn't have the same parents. We didn't have the same environment. We didn't have the same upbringing. We don't know the same things. We don't have the same perspective. There's just differences in what everybody goes through. So I don't shit on nobody when they're going through things. But at the same time, you have to be accountable. And I like the ultimate accountability, which is everything is my fault. Because if everything is my fault, then I have the power to fix everything. And I do have the power to fix everything. I have the power to put things in motion, to correct any errors I've made, any problems that I have, any issues that come up, whatever it is, I can face them and I can overcome them. That is, the darkness will not consume me if I keep the light on. If I keep addressing shit and stop hiding from shit and stop procrastinating, then I can handle, my problems and feel better about it. Now, when I start writing, I'm just writing about whatever's in my mind. Just whatever's in my mind that moment. Today is a beautiful day to be alive. I fucking don't want to go to work. Start that. But that's not how I start. I just start talking about the things I'm thinking about, what I want to do the day, goals that I'm thinking of. What did I do yesterday to work towards those goals? How did I fail? All right, because I'm going to fail regularly. All right, I failed today with my meat eater diet. We're going to talk about that in a little while. But it's just the accountability of writing and keeping everything in front of you and in your face, all right, in your eyes. So that's led me to the accountability blog that I'm going to post later tonight, along with this episode. The accountability blog is something I started in the same format that I was writing the social media break blog, just because it's a level of three reasons actually. One, primary reason, it's a way for me to be accountable. I'm just going to write the things I wanted to do and then how I failed. All right, I have them this week. I'm in there. I'm not I don't want to hide nothing. And I was thinking about hiding something. Literally, I wrote out what I was going to do, and then I didn't do it. And then I was going to delete it so that it would just hide what I didn't do. And then I could just, the blog would be nice. I was still accountable. No. The accountable part is me writing what I didn't do, and then how I failed, and then how I fucking felt about it afterwards. That's important, because that's what I want to remember. The guilt. I want to document that shame, the feelings that I have afterwards, because I want to remember that the next time, so that the next time I have the opportunity, I can pull those feelings out of the cookie jar. Shout out to David Goggins. Pull that out the cookie jar and remember that that's how that feels. So the accountability blog, I'm going to be doing second reason is I write more. It's more writing. Even though I'm typing on my phone, it's more writing. And then I can, just transfer that up to the website blog, and I'll keep that track. And I'm just going to do it weekly, write every day, and then post it on Sundays. And then the third reason also, what the hell was the third reason? Oh, it's content. It's just more content. That's putting myself out there. It's more content, more ways for people to relate with me. You may be going through the same struggles. And just having somebody else talk about it. I'm fucking nobody. I don't think that I have this figured out. I'm not fucking trying to sell you some get rich quick scheme. I'm not trying to sell you a better life. I'm just showing you what I'm doing to help myself and show you my progress as I'm going through it, my failures, and hopefully you can relate, maybe implement some of the things in your life. Maybe you show me some things that you implement in your life and that it could benefit me. I'm open. I don't think I have anything figured out at all. I'm just learning as I go along. Like I said, I'm 37 years old. I'm just figuring shit out now. So all you fucking teenagers and 20-year-olds think you have to have shit figured out. You don't. You don't, because just when you think you're going to have shit figured out, life is going to fuck you up. Life is going to throw curveballs. Life is going to whoop your ass, and then you're not going to know what you think you know. So that's that. So, those things are try to help keep me on track. What's really good, I keep scratching my back of my head because I have like a hair something stuck in this hat. 18 Pool Tables, shameless plug, one of the sponsors. I just the accountability blog and the writing, not the accountability blog or the writing, it's the SMW. The SMW is important because when I do fail, and I will fail, like I told you, I failed already this week, first week, and I already got my first failure. When I fail, having the keeping track with my stretching, my meditation, and writing, if I do that, then that's like another win. Because I don't want to do that. I want to wake up and just sit around. I want to wake up and scroll on my phone. I want to see what people are talking about on Instagram. I want to see what people are talking about on Facebook so I can argue with them about what they're talking about, because nobody knows what they're saying when it comes to politics. People are so stupid. They have no idea. I literally had somebody tell me that that Trump is devaluing the money and it has less to do with the fucking Federal Reserve, and it has I don't know what I'm fucking talking about either. So how about that? That's why I'd rather not talk. But I like talking and I like arguing and I like figuring shit out. But that's not what I need to do. What I need to do is I need to wake my ass up and stretch, because that makes my back feel better. I have back problems. I got neck problems. I sit in the damn cubicle all day. So I need to stretch myself out and get loose, and that helps me out, right? Then I need to my mic is really quiet because this mic right here is not connected to the phone. This mic is not for you, okay? This mic is for the podcast. I just have you here because I need video. But can you hear me now? I raised the volume a little bit. What do you think? A little better? I hope it's a little better for you. If not, I apologize for the shitty audio. Just trying to get through. Just trying to make a video, all right? That's the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Twitch live stream. For those of you listening on the podcast, I record my videos on Twitch, and then I edit them. I strip the sound off, that shitty sound that you hear. I strip that off, and I put this good sound on with the because I can't show you. I don't have a good connection, guys. I don't have that good system, right? That's what I'm doing here. You see that? That's Audacity recording my podcast audio so that I can upload that. And then what I do is I take that video and then I put the this audio on it. So I got to match it, and it's all good stuff. But thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate that you let me know it's not good. I usually have a mic on it, but I think the mic died, and just trying to make it happen, trying to make things do. So what I was saying is, when I have that base of stretching, meditating, and writing, when I mess up, when I slip, right, the next day I have the opportunity first thing in the morning to get right back in the win column, right? And I was thinking, I wrote this morning. When you see championship teams, all of the great championships teams that you know in sports history, I don't care. I didn't research this, but I'm almost positive. I'm willing to bet money on this. If you research all the championship teams that are out there, the Bulls, the Warriors, the whatever, all of those championship teams that had memorable runs, they never let losses accumulate, right? They would always lose, and then they had this crazy uncanny percentage of win rate after a loss. Like, they always come back and win, because you need to get back up and you need to win. It's for your morale. If you lose 2 in a row, your morale starts to shrink. If you lose 3 in a row, it starts to pile up. So, getting that win in the morning, doing my stretching, my meditation. Yes, I do meditate. And my writing, that's my SMW every day. Stretching, meditation, writing. If I get that in, because I don't want to do it, if I get that in, I'm back in the win column. All right. The momentum keeps going in my direction. Even though I might have tripped and fallen and fucked something up, then I get back up and I'm back in the win column with some stretching, some meditating, some writing, and I'm focused again. I'm not trailing off. My whole life, every time I've fallen off on a diet, anytime I've fallen off on, any kind of program that I tried to do, anything practicing discipline, when I fail, I never got another win again. So I just would keep losing. Then I would be like, oh, I lost. I would just throw in the towel, right? So that's what the Knicks do. I'm just kidding. I do write. I just I write in my journal. I start with today's a beautiful day to be alive, and then I just write whatever in my mind. I just try to write what I'm thinking about, what I want to accomplish for the day, what I want to do, how am I going to do it, how did I fail last time, what am I going to do better, just anything like that, any of my feelings, all that stuff. I write it out all in the morning. I get it all out there so that I can think about other shit throughout the day. So that's my 3-prong approach. Stretching for my back and stuff like that, so I feel better. Meditation, so I clear my mind, calm my busy ass brain. Like, I'm just getting excited right now talking. And my handwriting, you can see I write like I'm in a rush for nothing. But meditation slows things down for me, allows me to go fast in one lane instead of zigzagging. And then I start writing just to empty my brain. And then that's it. Then I get ready for my day. And, I leave the house with a lot less baggage is really what happens with that. So I'm excited about that process and continuing to do that same thing over and over again and getting that, getting that feedback from myself, really, which is what I'm giving myself. Because I'm my own worst critic. I'm sure we all are. But I try to not be so hard on myself, because now, just being honest with the part that I am going to fail, I am going to mess up. It doesn't let me be guilty about it. It doesn't let me feel shame about it, beat myself up about it. You fucked up. This is where you fucked up. This is how we're going to fix it. And let's just move on. There's no need to dwell. It's done. And you learn from it and you move on. That's it. That's how you learn, is from your failure. That's how you learn, is from your failures. You fail, you learn from it, you move on. Because everybody does it. There's nobody out there that doesn't fail. It's just a part of life. I'm actually starting to believe that life is not supposed to be easy. We're supposed to face adversity. I feel at my best when I'm faced with a challenge and I overcome it. That's when I'm at my best. Face a challenge, overcome it, feel good. Face a challenge, overcome it, feel good. That's it. Daily in life. And that's all challenges. And I feel like things have gotten so soft in our lives with technology and just prosperity that we have, especially in this country, the USA. The amount of prosperity that we have, regardless of what anybody wants to make you believe, it just makes us soft. That's like historic. The more prosperity you have, the weaker you get. The more you have to struggle and fight for things, the stronger you are, the hungrier you are. And that's what I want to be. I've always, every time I mess up or every time I think about quitting, my mindset has always been like I don't, you know what I mean? It's not a sense of urgency to me. And it's a sense of urgency for other people. There's other people out there that don't have anything and they're grinding to get it. And here I am sitting on my fucking fat pile of money and thinking that I'm not, that I can just get past it. Well, guess what? There is no fat pile of money. I don't know why I think that, but I do. And, I act that way. It's not that I really think there's a fucking fat pile of money, because there isn't, but there's a fat pile of debt. That's for sure. I'm sure we all got that shit. But, that's the mentality. That's the mentality I'm at right now. No more instant gratification. The things that make me feel good right now don't make me feel good in the long run. They never do. You know what I mean? I very rarely do I find things that, you get quickly or easy that you have any value in. There's no value, there's no connection, but the things that you grind hard for, those things that you work hard for, you bust your ass, you bleed for, you sweat for, those things mean something, and those things last. And that's what I want to build. So I'm looking constantly every single day for ways to challenge myself, for putting myself in uncomfortable situations, doing things I don't want to do, overcoming them, and then feeling better. There's so many changes I made. So one of them is video games. Like, I love video games. I played video games all day today. I've played video games at least 7 hours today, 6 or 7 hours. I love video games. But the only reason I'm playing 6 or 7 hours of video games today is because I didn't play video games all week. This is my reward. And that's fair. And I got so much accomplished. There were so many days this week at night where I was like, I could just play for an hour. But guess what? You know what I could do for an hour? I could edit a video. I could write a joke. I could go to an open mic. I can do all those things rather than play video games. But I don't know. I just lost my train of thought. I'm really happy right now. I haven't been happy in a long time. I haven't been happy in a long time. I haven't been content because I'm a happy person. I haven't been content. I've been very depressed. I've been, isolating myself, self-medicating, just pretending that I, was okay, and I wasn't. And I luckily I was able to realize that. Thank you, psilocybin. But now it's just a path of most resistance, and that's not even true, because I still seek comfort in things. I still seek like the soft hard way, and that's a work in progress. That's why all the blogging, that's why the accountability blog and the writing and the journaling is to hold myself accountable, and so I can't complain. If I'm complaining about something not happening in my life, if I'm complaining that I'm not getting spots, too many spots, if I'm complaining I'm not getting booked, I need to look at what I'm doing that's wrong. I can't look at anybody else, because nobody else is in charge of me. I need to look at what I'm doing. What can I change? That's accountability. What do I do? What am I doing that's wrong? Or what am I doing that's not enough? What more can I do? Maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm not doing anything wrong. Maybe I'm just not doing enough, and I need to do more. Well, I need to be accountable for that. So that was a fucking nice rant about that. Another change I made is I've been having back problems. I had a couple car accidents. None of them are my fault. And I went from accountability to saying none of those accidents are my fault, but they're both of my fault because I was there, and whatever. I braked my car and hit them from behind, and this other one I cut in front, went too early when I could have waited and been patient and let somebody go. Instead, I wanted to go in front of him and be a dick, and I got hit for it, and then that fucking dude took off, and I had to pay for it out of pocket. So I learned my lesson there. But I have some back problems. I have some neck problems, and stretching has been helping. But I'm looking at another reason why I may have these pains, and it's inflammation from foods. I've been, hearing about this for many years now. I don't know how many people listen to the Joe Rogan Experience, but he's always having people on, some diet experts, some nutrition experts, and they're always talking about inflammation. And I never really paid attention to it because I never saw that was an option for me, like the keto lifestyle. I never saw the keto lifestyle as an option for me because I don't like vegetables that much, and you have to eat so many vegetables because you're not eating any carbs. So never really looked at keto as an option for me, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll suffer. But now they started talking about this carnivore diet, just eating meat, and I love meat. I love steak, I love burgers, I love all that shit. So when they started talking about it, I was like, I've been thinking about this for, I don't know when I heard about it, maybe a couple months. And I've just been thinking about it. And then I just reached the point now where I was like, I've been telling myself I was going to try the carnivore diet. And then one day, literally, I just woke up and was like, I'm not eating anything else but meat. Just woke up like that. That wasn't on my mind. I'm going to sleep. It was a Sunday night. I still don't forget this. It was a Sunday night. And I woke up the next day and, Monday morning to go to work. And I was just like, I'm not eating any, I'm just going to eat meat from now on. I'm just going to change. Just changing my shit. That's how it happened. So that was a week ago. Tomorrow will be a full week on the carnivore diet. All week long, I ate nothing but meat. I didn't slip up. I didn't cheat or anything until tonight. And it wasn't a craving that I succumbed. I don't even know if succumb is a word. That sounds like some fucking old man cum. It was just the fact that I didn't prepare. That's really how I messed up tonight. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have any meat defrosted, and I don't want to go out to spend money. Because for me to, eat the way I eat with all the meat, it's $20, $15, $20, and I didn't want to spend that money. I know I'm gonna have to eat during the week at work. I know I'm gonna have to eat tomorrow for lunch some meat, so I didn't want to spend the money. So I had tacos with my wife. My wife was making tacos, and I had 4 hard tacos, 2 soft tacos, with cheese, lettuce, and tomato and meat. And I didn't feel good towards the end of the meal. I kind of felt a little sick. But I want to rewind. I want to rewind to the beginning. So all week long, I've just been eating ground beef and eggs, steak, and pork chops, eggs, bacon, a lot of bacon, and I did that all week long, and I felt fucking great. I felt really good. I had one bad day because Tuesday night, Wednesday night, didn't get much sleep. So Thursday morning, I woke up like a zombie, like just dead. I had physical therapy that morning, and I had to go to work, and I was just dead, exhausted. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was like, damn, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to do this diet. I quit. This is bullshit. I'm eating something. And I powered through it. I got my SMW in, got my win in for the day. And then I went to physical therapy and, finished physical therapy. I love physical therapy. I went right to the deli next door and I got eggs. I got 4 eggs. I ordered 4 eggs. They gave me 3. They owe me a platter when I go back. They already confirmed. But they gave me 3 eggs over medium and a side of bacon. They gave me a lot of bacon, so I really shouldn't complain. They gave me a lot of bacon, and I brought that to work, and I had that with some ground beef that I made the night before. And when I finished that meal, I powered up. I was on fire the rest of the day. My leg was shake, like, you get that restless leg syndrome that they want to sell you pills for now. Like, that's what I was doing. I was just shaking my leg at work, pumped like this. For those of you that can't see, like, I was just, when I'm really energized and feeling good, like, I sing stupid songs, I make stupid noises, I'm really quick with jokes, and I'm just cracking jokes all day long, making everybody laugh, having a good time, and that's what I was doing. And I was just like that the whole day. No crash. None of the meals that I have crash. I would eat till I'm full and I would not have any crash. I did have the carb withdrawals. Carb withdrawals are a motherfucker. So, I just filled up my... I don't think I really had that many carbs, just some tacos. I really want to go upstairs and keep eating, but I'm not going to do that. I'm done for the night. Just take it as what it was, and that's it. I'll enjoy my little black cherry Schweppes that I'm sipping on right now with dinner, that I had with dinner, and I'm almost finished with it. I like me a little black cherry Schweppes seltzer water. I love crushing seltzer waters. I have ginger ale upstairs. I really like ginger ale, but stay away. That's a fucking sugar overload. I haven't had any sugar. Okay, that's a fucking big deal for me. Anybody that knows me, I have a monster sweet tooth. I am a monster candy addict. I love the sweets, and I have not partaked. I am saving that for Easter, because I'm gonna crush some Cadbury eggs, not the fucking yolk ones. I might have one of those. I like those too, but my favorite candy of, I don't know if all time. Yeah. I like them better than M&M's. I like them better than M&M's. M&M's is my go-to candy. M&M peanut, my go-to candy. I can crush family-sized bags of those things. That is my all-time favorite candy when it's not Easter. When it's Easter, it's Cadbury eggs in the shell, those little eggs in the shell, purple bag. Love those. Obsessed with those. Eat them till I'm sick. Obsessed. If I become a huge comic where I get green room rights, that would be one thing I ask for in the green room. Either M&Ms or Cadbury eggs. They need to be in the dressing room, and they need to be in color coordinated fucking splits. All right. I don't want the blues with the reds. You got to keep those apart. That's how I grew up. You don't put the blues and the reds together. All right. To keep the browns away from the yellows. All right. Because they'll get together and fuck up everybody else. So don't do that. The greens, they stay by themselves because nobody likes the Irish. All right. I said that shit right before St. Patrick's Day. No, I'm just kidding. St. Patrick's Day is a couple of weeks away. Everybody loves being Irish on that day. So the way I see it is exactly how this week went is how I want to eat anyway. I'm really feeling I wanted to do the month, see how I felt, and then start adding stuff back in to see what was problematic and what was not problematic as far as inflammation, and then continue from there. And then I felt like I would just eat like this like 4 or 5 days of the week, 4, 5, 6 days of the week, and then eat my carbs and my cravings, my pizza, my candy, and all that stuff in one day, and then get right back on it. And see how that makes me feel. Like that's really all it's about. I don't care about getting abs for the summer or anything like that. That's a byproduct. If that happens, that's cool. But my main focus is just my health. I want to feel good. I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to be an old broken man, and I want to be around longer for my daughter. Those are the goals. I want to be around longer, for my family, not just my daughter, my family. A lot of people like me. What can I say? All right. I have a lot of things to do. Also, that I want to, I want to be around for. I want to give myself time to, let this comedy thing catch on. So that's my meat eating experience so far. So good. Oh, I haven't shit. That's another problem. Shitting has been a non-occurrence. That happened twice this week. I only took 2 shits all week, so I felt bloated. All week. I did have another shit, but I didn't count. Like one little thing came out, and then I was just like, oh, that was disappointing. So it was really 2. Not even 2. No, that was the 2. So it really was 1. It was just 1 shit all week long. That was good. And that was Thursday at the Wawa Social Club in North Bergen. I was there for an open mic, and I was just waiting for my turn, and all of a sudden it just I was like, oh my God. I knew it coming out that I probably should have stayed home, but I didn't want that to be an excuse. And I unloaded. Luckily, that Wawa shout out to the Wawa Social Club, Artie Dell, that was on the podcast, Captain Retirement. That was a clean bathroom. That was a nice bathroom. I was like really dreading it on the way down the stairs, like, oh, this bathroom might be fucking gross. And it wasn't. It was very well kept, and I had a very nice time on that toilet. Got everything, didn't get everything out, but I felt so much better. And then that's it. So yeah, I fucked up tonight, had tacos, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it. That was just a situation I put myself in because of poor planning. So I just need to plan better. And I also need to hit the lottery because meat's expensive. Okay. Meat's expensive to eat as your only source of food. I might just start killing fucking squirrels outside. I might kill a fucking deer. I got deer that live by my house. I might just start fucking. I might buy a crossbow from. I think I tasted the mic. Ugh. I might buy a crossbow from Amazon, or I can use my my K-bar. I'll just go out there with the K-bar. This nice thing right here. You like that? K-bar. It's a black. For those of you listening, audio only. I have a nice black, military issued. I think this is the knife that the Marines use, if I'm not mistaken. K-bar, people see it and they're like, how come it doesn't have the ridges on the back? Because I didn't have the ridges on the back. All right, I got this one. I got this nice plain black blade. This is nice and very sharp. And I'm not allowed to play with it. All right. As soon as I got this, I walked around the house with it. I put the little sheath on my belt and I was just walking around my house with it for like a week. And then my wife decided that I can't have guns for that same reason, which I don't blame her. She's absolutely right. So what's the next thing? Determination. Oh, determination over motivation. I just mentioned that. Determination over motivation. How I'm getting through these things is not motivation, all right? Because I'm not motivated every day. I don't know anybody that is motivated every day. Everybody has days where they're just not motivated, right? But discipline and determination get you through things. Discipline and determination take you on to the next time you're motivated. And then the next time you're motivated, you can push it farther. But when you're not motivated, you don't have nothing else but discipline and determination to keep you going. And determination is what's fueling me right now, because I'm just determined to make these changes in my life. I'm determined to make these changes in my life. So I'm doing it every day. When I don't want to do it, the narrative in my mind changes. It's not, I'm not going to do this. Cool, you don't have to. No. It's you're determined. You're determined to do this. So you got to do it. And that's that. Like once I say that to myself, then I'm just like, all right, I got to do it. Let's get it done. Then I get it done and damn, I feel good. All right. It's not a party. It's not, it's not that kind of feel good. I feel energized. I feel, like powerful, I feel in control. I don't feel like a little bitch. That's what I felt like for so long, just like a little bitch, because I couldn't put together any kind of discipline. I couldn't put together any kind of consistency with anything that I was doing, just being a little bitch. So now that I'm doing what I say I want to do, because I'm determined, I feel better. I feel fucking stronger. And it's probably because of the meat. Just want to fucking hunt something, bro. I just want to I'm going to run and tackle one of them fucking deers. When I get home from work one day, there's like 12 deer that are outside of my house. They just run out there in a pack. I'm going to run out there and just fucking flail on them and just run and tackle one and then start eating it raw with my fucking fangs. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm a fucking thug. You know what I'm talking about? These deers are thugs. That's what they do. Yeah, that's it. Determination over motivation. It really is longer lasting. You got to tell yourself before you do anything, like, how bad do you want to do it? Are you determined to do it, or do you just kind of want to do it? Like, be honest with yourself. Nobody's listening but you. And it's okay to tell yourself, I don't really want to do that. I do that all the time now, because I used to, my wife probably thought I was fucking Ralph Cramden with all the cocky mamie schemes that I come up with and fail at consistently. Why? Because I don't really want to do those things. I just think they sound cool. It really is what it is. I think it sounds cool, and I want to do that too. Oh, you do that? Oh, I want to do that too. Oh, yeah, you hunt? I want to hunt too. Oh, you play ball? Let's play ball. I play ball, You got a podcast? I want a podcast. Like, that's what it really what it boils down to. It's just me wanting to do everything else. That's it. Let me pay some bills real quick, baby. You need a pool table done? I got some pool sticks right there. You don't see it right there. Maybe I could turn just a little bit. Turn it like that. You see that pool table right there? It needs help, guys. That pool table needs help. The bumpers are all rot. The cloth needs to be replaced. Who should I call? Who do I know that does pool tables that could help me? A-Team, baby. That's who you got to call. The A-Team Pool Table Services is the tri-state area's top pool table repair company. Whether you need your pool table refurbished, refelted, or relocated, the A-Team uses more than 15 years experience in pool table repair in New Jersey to offer top quality service. All right. And top-notch customer service, high quality work. They also offer pool table maintenance and moving services in Westchester County, Long Island, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. And all 5 boroughs in New York City, Long Island, Westchester County, and Northern New Jersey. They say just Northern New Jersey, but they'll fucking go to Philly. They'll go to Philly, no problem. Cough up the bucks. When you need your pool table refelting services in New Jersey or New York, A-Team will apply new professional-grade championship felt to your pool table slate and the bumpers. And if your bumpers are bad, they'll replace them too. It's better to get it done at that time because they already got the pool table apart. They'll take care of you, all right? So if you need your pool tables recovered, go to njnypooltableservice.com, njnypooltableservice.com. Use the code word the VCast, and they'll probably laugh at you. I can't guarantee you get a discount, but you tell them that you heard him on the VCast, and he'll give you 10% off. All right, I said that 10% off. He doesn't even know he's giving a discount, but he's gonna do it because he's a nice guy. All right, he has the best prices in the business anyway, along with the best service. The 18 Pool Tables Tri-State Area's #1 pool table service company. That's njnypooltableservice.com. So the other thing I want to talk about was UFC last night. UFC last night was really fun. I fell asleep. I really only watched one fight, and that was the Joanna Jędrzejczyk. No, I watched the main event too, but the Joanna Jędrzejczyk fight, that was fucking brutal. Those girls just really banged out. They went for it. They put it all out there, and they chased it. They went after everything, and with respect for each other too. That's what you want to see. That was some classy shit. Then there was the main event, which everybody was really upset at. Everybody hated that fight. And in hindsight, now I get it. Yes. But at the time, I was enjoying myself because of the threat that both men posed to each other, that they could turn the lights out any second. That's it for me. When I have that anticipation, I just watch the whole thing. I know it was boring because of the lack of action, but the anticipation carried me through the fight. And then we had your winner, which was the Stylebender. I don't even know his real name. It's just Stylebender. I don't know about that dude. I kind of got annoyed with him afterwards because he was taunting the crowd because they were booing. And he was just like, you're not helping yourself there. This isn't the fucking WWE. You don't want to be a heel. It's not good for... I don't know. Maybe it is good for you to be a heel. I don't fucking know. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut about it. I like the UFC fight. I enjoyed it, but I'm really looking forward to next month's pay-per-view. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus the fucking El Kakui, which I don't remember his name either. El Kakui. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Tony Ferguson, baby. El Kakui, Tony Ferguson. Don't sleep on him. That man is a killer. He is an assassin, and he can shoot you from any position. He can kill you from any position. On his back, on his side, on his fucking front face, whatever. He'll cut you up with elbows. He just decimates you. Everybody knows what Khabib could do. That's going to be a brawl. This is years in the making. For those of you that don't watch UFC, this is a fight that's been years in the making, and it's always been something that has prevented what I say may be the most, and a lot of other people have been saying it too, one of the most anticipated fights in UFC history. And I'm super excited for it. So that's next month. We're also going to have a guest. Hopefully we make it happen. I'm not even going to announce it now, but I'm going to have somebody that owns an MMA gym come here, and we'll talk about that stuff, and we'll talk about the fight coming up. But that's it. I'm ready for the week up ahead. I was gonna attach. Maybe I'll still attach it. Fuck it. I have the my 2019 year review that I recorded, but I didn't post. I was gonna record one of the an intro going into it. I was going to record the intro going into it, but after I finished recording it, I had found out the news that Kobe Bryant died, and the next episode was going to be 24. So I didn't want to use the year review for 24. I wanted to do an episode on Kobe for episode 24, and then I just haven't posted it. So I have this. It's like an hour. I'm not going to put that hour on top. Maybe I will put that hour on top of this. Kind of like a segue, right? All right, that's what I'm going to do, guys. Coming up after this is going to be the year in review, Vic Cedeño, talking about all my comedy day. I'm not posting it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave this podcast the way it is. I'm going to save that for something else. because I wanted to flow better. All right, I'm sorry that I gassed you up, and then I just took away the carrot. I put the carrot in front of the cart, and then I took it away. I'm sorry. I apologize for leading you on. I hope I didn't give you blue balls or blue clitoris. Do girls get blue clitoris? Can somebody please tell me that? Do girls get blue clitoris? Like, if guys get you really excited and they get you right to that point where you're like, yeah, let's get this on. Put that fucking thing inside of me. When you get to that point, if a guy just bounces on you or he just changes his mind, if he just changes his mind, do you hurt? Like, does it hurt you like it hurts us? Like, it's fucking painful. I'm not saying it's fucking justification for sexual assault or anything like that. Absolutely not. There's no justification for fucking putting your hands on somebody that doesn't want you to put their hands on them. Of course. However, I find it very see, I don't even want to say understandable because I still don't understand that. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to leave that alone before I say something stupid. I just don't know if clits hurt. I never asked the woman that. Maybe I'll ask my wife when I go upstairs. No, you see, I'm not going to do that because then I have to find out about sexual past. I learned my lesson about that. I do a bit about that now, about me talking too much about sex to an ex-girlfriend and then her telling me past sexual exploits with people in positions of fucking power, and I'm working in customer service like some asshole. So I just, keep your fucking mouth shut when it comes to your sexual history with your partner. You don't need to bring that shit. That shit's in the past. Don't ask unless you're gonna do some kind of fucking kinky threesome or you're into domination or something like that. Just if I was insecure as fuck too. I mean, I'm still, not that I'm insecure, but I still just don't want to hear about it. You know what I mean? It's none of my business. The sex part, relationships and things like that is fine, talking about your history, but don't talk about sex like that you've had with other partners, the type of sex, the positions that you were in, you know what I mean? Like all that stuff. You don't need to hear that shit, man. It just drives you crazy. And then you start comparing, and then you want to call the guy and be like, hey, how big is your dick? Is it as big as mine? I didn't call him. I wanted to. He was a fireman, that fucking guy. I didn't want to call a fireman for months. My house could have. All right, now I'm just going into material now. What else? That's it. I'm going to be announcing a new sponsor soon. The podcast. I'm very, very excited. I can't believe that I have my first legitimate sponsor. Obviously, the A-Team is the original sponsor of the podcast because that's my boy Billy. He doesn't. I don't want to talk business, but Billy is my boy, and he'll always be a sponsor of the podcast unless he fucking keeps complaining about his stupid concussions from me tripping him in basketball. Then I'll cut his ass out. But we have a couple. We have one additional sponsor that you're gonna see that's gonna buy some space in your slight, in your vision back here somewhere. There's gonna be some stuff for you to see, so that's going to be renting some space. So that's dope. And then the other sponsor, I put out an ad just for any of my friends and local businesses or whatever to get an opportunity for some free marketing for a limited time. Just tell me what you want me to promote and I'll promote it on here. No problem, free. I'm not trying to charge people. I'm just trying to practice what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get the reps in. I'm also trying to see listeners and see if anything converts from that. Because if it starts converting, then we can talk money. But for now, I just want to help my friends. I like promoting my friends, and I'm going to start with my friends over at Jester Comedy. I don't even know if I have the name right, so I'm obviously doing poor promotion. So I'm just gonna see if I put that in a Google search and if it comes up. There we go, baby. Jester Comedy Company. All right, these people are doing some really good things down in New Brunswick. All right, they're a company made up by comedians. All right, click to edit and tell visitors about your entertainment. All right, so they didn't edit their website. They didn't edit the website. We're a company made up by comedians. All right, so that was the sentence they put. And then afterwards it goes, click to edit and tell visitors about your entertainment agency and describe what you offer. That's the template that was there before. They forgot to delete it. But Jester Content House is it's just a place that people can do shows, people that can do mics, and it's run by some really passionate people, Franco Danger and Angelique. Some Central Jersey comics, some North Jersey. They're Jersey comedians. It don't need to be North, South, or Central. And they put together this place. And I haven't been there yet just because I've been lazy and it's far and I just always have excuses. But I need to get out there and support them because I really support what they're doing. You know, they're just trying to provide a place for all of us to create. Improv, stand-up comedy, all that stuff. So Jester Comedy Company, LLC. All right, they're down in New Brunswick. And like their website says, jesters do often prove profits. That's a William Shakespeare quote. That's it, guys. I'm going to wrap this bad boy up. I'm going to go upstairs, finish watching... what time is it? It's 8:50. I'm going to watch a little bit of this Elimination Chamber until I get antsy to play the Division 2. And then I'm going to do that. Xbox. I wish I had my Xbox number. And then I would say it. Maybe I'll post it in the notes of this. My Xbox code. So you can do it. I'm going to play some. Probably for I'm going to just play until 11 or something. Rock out. And then that's it. Call it a night. Hope you all have a good week. Power through that shit. Remember that you are accountable for everything in your life. No one else is in control. So don't blame other people for shit. Blame yourself. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Have a good night. Mwah.